Alright, what's up guys, it's your boy the Chat Kid. Sorry for not uploading in a couple of weeks. I haven't really got an excuse, I'm just a bit lazy. And you might be wondering why my camera's so still. I'm just using the stand for my Blue Yeti branded microphone. This video isn't sponsored, by the way. Alright, get there please, thank you. Alright, so today I'm just going to be reading some, just some normal creepypastas, not interesting. Yeah, it's really not that interesting. Alright, no time for waffle, let's go. Alright. Darkness in the rearview mirror. In the summer of 2013, I found myself driving home alone on Highway 902 from a party. It was almost midnight, and needless to say, it was pitch black. As usual at night, I was on edge. I had the radio off and could hear nothing but the muffled roar of tyres on pavement and the dull hum of the engine. I saw a glance in the rearview mirror and saw nothing but darkness through the black window. I know that I looked backwards and saw nothing, I'm sure of it. Just the seemingly endless blackness of the night. I remember it so clearly because not 10 seconds later a car passed me to the left. Headlights on. I had one of those sudden adrenaline rushes when you think you see a person outside your bedroom window when it's just a tree, or when you start to work at night with the feeling of falling. 10 seconds earlier, nothing had been behind me. Suddenly, a car. I drove the rest of the way home shivering and knew something was off. The next morning, I found 2 sets of scratches near the back of my van. One was on the left rear, one was on the right. The car was pretty old. They could have been there for months, but that was the first time I distinctly remember seeing them. In hindsight, there are 2 possibilities for what happened that night. Possibility 1. By some glitch in reality or something paranormal, this other car somehow appeared behind me within 10 seconds of me checking my mirror, like some weird ghost trap or something. However, the second option is what made my blood run cold whenever I consider it. It didn't even occur to me until months later after the fact, but it made me try driving alone on that night even more. Possibility 2. The car was normal. It approached me from the rear and passed me to my left. However, something large and wide as black as the night had been clinging to the rear of my car, obstructing the view from my window, leaving deep scratches on the sides. And I had inadvertently driven it home with me. Alright, that's story number 1. Alright, story number 2. Instant messaging. It all started on the 14th of March, the night of my parents' 20th wedding anniversary. It was a wonderful, sunny day, if memory serves, surprisingly warm for the beginning of spring. The beautiful weather was perfect for the atmosphere of the day. Being married for 20 years is obviously a momentous occasion, so my parents had booked a table at our favourite Italian restaurant. Of course, this is a formal occasion, so I had my best suit on. It was 5:33 and I was just straightening my tie when my phone went off. I'd received a message. That's strange, I thought. That never happens. I checked the message. It was from my mum. It was a quiet jumble of numbers and letters where through some vocabulary I could make out the legible phrase, "Please help me." It should go without saying that this worried me greatly, so I immediately replied, "Are you okay?" Just as instantly, I got another text which read, "Oops, pocket text." I sighed with relief. I sighed with all the relief I had and continued to prepare myself. A few minutes later, I received another message, this time from my dad. I checked the text, and once again it was a massive mixture of letters and numbers with the phrase, "Please help me," concealed within. Creepy though this was, my dad was always a joke, so I presumed he was just joking around, until I was sent another text message saying, "Oops, pocket text." Now this sparked panic, pure unmistakable panic. Exactly half a minute passed when I received the exact same message from my sister. This couldn't be coincidental, it just couldn't. In a state of sheer anxiety, I began to run to the restaurant. I'd made it a quarter of the way there before I was stopped by a police officer. "Main road's closed," he said. "Huge car crash." This was the exact moment I realised what had happened. I demanded to see the wreckage, a request I'm surprised was allowed. When I got there, it wasn't the remnants of a car that caught my eye, not even the flames billowing from the destroyed vehicle. No. I was horrified to see the lifeless corpses of my mother, father, and sister. I asked for an estimated time of the deaths. All 3 of them were killed instantly by the collision at 5:32. Alright, that's story number 3. and this is going to be the last one I'm going to read today. Called Roommate Troubles. I'm going to look for the sources and put them in the title. Alright. This actually happened to me a few years back in the University of the Arts in Philadelphia. My sophomore year, I roomed with a girl called Cara. She was a jazz vocalist, but her main interest was in opera. We had a small room on the 6th floor of a dormitory called Juniper Hall. The walls were thin and our last night singing and voice practices would keep me up late. After a month or so I lost sleep, I convinced her to move the last night practices to the music studios in the Merriam Theatre building a block away. At around 8 o'clock one evening, Cara announced she would be practicing late for an upcoming recital and probably wouldn't be home until around midnight. Great, I thought. That means I can go to bed early. I was beat. I had a horrible day at acting studio. I'm ready to pass out as soon as I had dinner. She said good night, coffee, and sheet music in hand. I made some grilled cheese and soup, gobbled it down, and immediately began to prepare for bed. By the time I got out of the shower, my eyelids were so heavy I could hardly brush my teeth. I pulled on my PJs and crawled into the top bunk of our bunk bed. I was out as soon as my head hit the pillow. I should take a second to describe the layout of our apartment. When entering the apartment, the building is through a door immediately to the left. Our bathroom was inside the bedroom, just past the bunk beds. Well, it's nice in the sense you'd have to share bathrooms. Anyway, I walked to the sound of our apartment door closing. I opened my eyes and groggily checked my phone. Midnight on the dot. I rolled back over and closed my eyes. I heard Cara enter the room and stop in front of my bunk bed. Check and see if I'm actually asleep, I thought. She flopped down to the bed below me, which was strange, as she was a stickler for brushing her teeth and washing up before bed. Then again, exams were just around the corner and we were all exhausted. The mattress below me creaked and then was silent. I couldn't even hear her breathing. I started to drift off again. I was just on the edge of deep sleep when I was startled again, awake by a noise. A key in the lock, the door opening, and Cara entering our garage, our apartment even, coming inopportune. The mattress below me creaked. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed those 3 stories. I'm gonna check the sources for the authors. Alright, yeah, okay. Who wrote this? Jessie Cosgrove, right? That she wrote Roommate Troubles, which is the last story. Oh, no, bugger. And who wrote this? Alright, where is it? Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Hello? Hello? Who is the author of this story? Alright, this is the first one. I don't know where the thing is. I don't know where it is. I don't know. Who wrote it? Tell me. What is this, man? Where's the source? Alright, who wrote this? I can't find it. For whatever reason, I'm sorry for the first guy. I can't credit you. Sorry, pal. Right, instant messaging. Right, who wrote you? Are you actually gonna show an author this time? No. What is this? What the flip? I don't get it. Oh, but why can't I find a flipping sauce? A flipping sauce? Why are you? Why must you be so stupid? It's probably really close. It's probably really like obvious, and I just don't get it. Like where the flip? So yeah. I'm kind of frustrated at that, actually. I can't credit you. let me be able to credit you. Alright, I'll find the sources later. What the flip? Yeah, alright, yeah, I'll find the sources later. Yeah, I'll find the sources later. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to. Yeah, if you want to, like, share, subscribe, comment which creepypastas you want me to do. So yeah, check it out.